Most people think valuable stones are easy to spot. They imagine bright colors, perfect shine, and instant beauty. But the truth is, some of the most expensive stones ever sold started out looking completely worthless. No sparkle, no color, no sign of value at all. Just ugly rocks that were ignored, discarded, or even used for everyday household purposes. In this video, we're diving into the unbelievable stories of stones no one wanted, until experts discovered what they truly were, and suddenly those same rocks were worth millions. One of the most shocking examples comes from a small village in Romania. For decades, an elderly woman kept a large, heavy rock inside her home and used it as a doorstop. It didn't look special. It was rough, dark, and dirty, like something picked up from a riverbed. After she passed away, a relative decided to have the stone examined, thinking it might be unusual. What experts found was astonishing. The rock was actually ancient amber, fossilized tree resin formed over tens of millions of years. Weighing more than 3 kilograms, it turned out to be one of the largest intact pieces of amber ever discovered. Today, that ugly doorstop is estimated to be worth over $1 million. Another stone that fooled almost everyone came from the mountains of Lesotho. Miners pulled out a massive, cloudy crystal that didn't sparkle and didn't show much color. To an untrained eye, it looked like a chunk of foggy glass. That stone was actually a gigantic rough diamond weighing more than 600 carats. Before it was even cut, it sold for over $12 million. Once professional cutters worked on it, the polished diamonds produced from that single ugly stone became even more valuable, proving that first impressions mean nothing in the gemstone world. Black diamonds are another perfect example of stones that look unattractive but hide enormous value. Unlike traditional diamonds, black diamonds don't shine. They absorb light instead of reflecting it, making them look dull and lifeless. For a long time, people didn't even consider them gemstones. One of the most famous black diamonds, known as the Black Orlov, was once just a dark, unremarkable stone. Surrounded by legends of curses and bad luck, its story only increased its fame. Despite its gloomy appearance, the Black Orlov became one of the most valuable black diamonds in history, selling for millions due to its rarity and mysterious past. Rubies are often imagined as bright red jewels, but in their natural form, most rubies look terrible. They're usually dark, cracked, and mixed with ordinary rock. One particularly large ruby discovered in Africa looked so unimpressive that many would have overlooked it completely. But after expert cutting and polishing, it revealed an intense, vivid red color rarely seen in stones of that size. That ruby became known as the Estrela de Fura, and when it was auctioned, it sold for nearly $35 million. What once looked like a worthless lump of rock turned into one of the most valuable rubies ever sold. Yellow diamonds also hide their beauty well. In rough form, they often appear brownish or muddy, without any hint of the vibrant color inside. One large yellow diamond looked dull and unattractive when it was first discovered. But after careful cutting, it revealed a deep, rich yellow glow. The finished gemstone, known as the Sundrop diamond, weighed over 100 carats and sold for nearly $11 million. Its transformation showed how much skill and patience are required to unlock a stone's true value. One of the most dramatic transformations in gemstone history belongs to a pink diamond that initially looked cloudy and unremarkable. Cutting a pink diamond is incredibly risky, because too much pressure can destroy its color. It took expert gem cutters nearly 2 years to finish shaping this stone. When they were done, the world saw one of the most flawless and vividly colored pink diamonds ever discovered. That stone, later named the Pink Star, sold at auction for more than $71 million, making it one of the most expensive gemstones of all time. Not all valuable stones are perfect in color. Some have visible flaws that would normally reduce their worth. The Bosansi diamond had a faint brown tint, something most buyers avoid. But what it lacked in visual perfection, it made up for in history. This diamond passed through royal families across Europe for centuries, worn by kings and queens. Its royal ownership turned an imperfect stone into a priceless artifact, and it eventually sold for nearly $10 million at auction. There are also stones that appear boring until light hits them the right way. Alexandrite is one of the rarest gemstones on Earth, yet in rough form it often looks gray and uninteresting. Many miners ignored it entirely. But when cut, Alexandrite reveals an incredible ability to change color. In daylight, it appears green, but under warm indoor light, it turns deep red. High-quality alexandrite is so rare that some stones have sold for over $1 million per carat, all starting from rocks that looked completely ordinary. Another pink diamond followed a similar path. Before it became famous, it was just another dull, rough diamond with no shine. Once it was cut and set by a luxury jeweler, its vivid pink color and perfect clarity made it legendary. That stone, known as the Graph Pink, eventually sold for $46 million, proving again that beauty is often hidden deep beneath the surface. All of these stories reveal the same truth. Most valuable gemstones don't look valuable when they're found. They look like dirt-covered mistakes. They get ignored, stepped on, or thrown away. And yet, with the right knowledge, skill, and patience, those same ugly stones can become priceless treasures. Somewhere right now, another rock that looks completely worthless may already be hiding a fortune, waiting for someone to recognize its true worth.